First of all, we're crying. But I just want to let y'all know how evil my parents are. My mother and I have the most toxic relationship that there ever is. And I could literally, it gets to the point, y'all, I be want to beat her ass so bad. I just don't give a damn what she go through, to the point where it's so toxic that I've tried to keep God in the equation. I've tried to pray. I've tried to love on my mama and just be the youngest, her baby boy that she, I'm the youngest one. So I always try to be the son that appreciates my mother and stuff, and just be grateful and kind to her. But she treat me like shit. She don't give a fuck about nothing, y'all. And I'm, excuse my French, because I want this channel to continue to represent God, but behind the scenes, it's always a little different. It's always, my daddy is a compulsive liar. When I expect him to show up for something, he don't show up always. He'll put his mama before us, and he's still a married man to my mama. I'm so sick of them trying to act like they perfect. They are not perfect people at all. She just left me in this hot car. I was staying with her for a little bit while I was getting away from a relationship where I had rented out this house, renting to buy, and then I ended up with a partner that I've decided that I no longer wanted to be with. So I end up coming here for a few, and my mother, and she didn't quit her job and everything like that, so she started going through things where she couldn't afford to pay her rent and stuff no more. So every time she go through something, she start belittling me to make herself feel better in the situation. Oh, I'm taking care of you while you here, you ain't doing nothing. Mind you, y'all, she ain't buy nothing for me up in here. There's food that she had bought for herself, and she has been kind enough to share it, cool, but she have not intentionally bought that food for me. She have not intentionally bought the furniture for me. She have not intentionally kept her lights on for me. Everything that is in here and that has been in her house is for her. She calls herself a child of God, but it does not show. She is an evil woman. My mother is so evil. I'm sick of her. I'm tired of my daddy lying. He never once apologized. Every time I call him, y'all can't make me do this. Y'all can't make me do that. Fuck both of my parents. And that's how I feel. I'm so sick of my parents. My parents, I'm tired of them. They are not even, my parents are not loving at all. They treat my brother, my other siblings way better than me, and I'm the youngest out of all of them. But you know what? I'm the most spiritual one out of all of them. I am the most spiritual one. I'm the one that's following God. I'm the one that's preaching to my family, trying to teach them how to love and follow God even in hard times. And my family don't give a fuck about me. That's why I say I get on here and I really genuinely preach the gospel for God, because I love Jesus. Jesus ain't do nothing to me. He's been on my side. He's been helping me through everything, y'all. But my parents are man, it's so much. I forgive her, Latoya. I really do. But I'm tired, and I think I gotta move on, man, because I'm almost 28 years old and I cannot be sitting here getting treated like I am a child. Maddie, you don't understand. You saying it's your mama, but if you had this type of mama I have, it's like dealing with Satanist herself. She yell at me like I'm not an adult. She treat me like I'm some type of, like I'm 12 years old, like I'm 10 years old, and it's been happening for over 5 years, and I still have been allowing myself to come back and forgive and come back and forgive until it's the same stuff every time. My mother, and I'm not even being dramatic, Mighty, like literally, she is of the devil. She we have arguments every time. She's always cussing me out, calling me out my name. But when I respond to let her know that you're gonna talk to me with respect, I've never swung at my mama, I've never hit my mama, I've cussed out a few times because I've been getting fed up. There's a certain point, and then she always be talking about yeah, I want grandkids and stuff. I don't understand if you can't love me, you can't love my fucking kids. You cannot. I will not bring my children around you, because if you do not love me, you will not love my children. Like, it's so crazy, and people don't understand how a mother can be so toxic, and a father can be a compulsive liar and put his mama, which I feel like she does witchcraft to keep him bound. His mama does witchcraft on him to keep him bound all the time, and he's literally bound. That's why he going through the stuff he going through. My mama going through the stuff she going through, because they don't know how to treat people. It's a lot of stuff I can expose about my parents right now that I will, like, that's crazy. And Marty, I'm almost 28. I'll be 28 on Christmas. My mother has been treating me like crap for 5+ years now. She have been being very rude, very ignorant. Like, literally, I just, my car doesn't work right now because I'm waiting on my dad to bring a battery. I'm sitting in my car. She literally just dropped me back off to my car because she decided, like, she wanted me to get a storage in my name for her that I told her I wasn't comfortable with, because I also rent out storages. And if you already got a balance that you owe on your current storage, how about you, and you claim you got money, how about you go pay that fee for the storage you currently owe, and go get it back in your name? She was mad that I didn't want to put it in my name, got mad, made a U-turn, and dropped me back off. So now I'm sitting outside of her house in a hot sun. She didn't even let me go up in the house and get some air. My mother is a narcissist. She ain't never abused us physically. I can definitely say that, but she have abused me mentally, verbally, for as long as I can remember. Marty, it ain't even worth calling the police on. It really ain't. She already done got hers. My mama done been through a situation where when she had to fight, and I don't give a damn at this point. When my mama, my brother got into something at school a long time ago, and she was end up being falsely accused of hitting one of them kids. So all of that is her karma for God knowing that she was gonna mess with a chosen one. And although she's been able to get jobs and God has been blessing her and she's been able to work at daycares and stuff, because that's been a long time ago, but it's still stuff to, this shit should be the stuff that humbles people. Ashley, how are you? Like, I'm so sick, and I am cutting ties. I don't know how you say Waynia or Wanya. I'm so tired of my mama, for real. I'm so tired of it. It's coming to the point, like I said, I really want to, I be want to fight her. I'm not going to even lie to you, and it's getting to that point. And I'm like, if it ever gets to that point as a Christian man, you know that God is calling you out to lead. I should never have to get on here and cry to y'all and let y'all know what's going on behind the scenes. But I'm so sick of trying to get my life together around the people that I know I can't heal around. She always, and then she'll go back and rub it in my face. Oh, I've been doing this. I've been doing that for you. I've been doing this and I've been doing that for you. I don't go back and retract and count how much your 51 years of living. But she gonna always let me know that she have done something for me. I say, oh, and then she talk about she gonna make it to heaven before me. If I recorded secret videos of my mama and how she act on a day-to-day, the type of movies she watch, the type of stuff she say, the all the swearing, whatever the case is, whatever the Bible say don't do, and I'm not condemning my mama because I'm not no perfect than her. But for a person to act like a saint, I can hold myself accountable every time. And you got that right. It ain't worth the stress. I'm tired of living in stress, and people don't understand what I'm going through behind the scenes. Then she talk about my siblings, but she'll despise me way before she despise her older kids. She think my brother, who's also 28, I'm 27, but he's 28, will be 28 at the same time. We're 9 months apart. But she talk about him behind the scenes, but in his face, oh, he perfect. She ain't saying, she telling he ain't going off on her or nothing. Like, she just treat him like he God. My oldest brother don't even call her buddy. She tell me this all the time. Yeah, he don't be calling me. He don't speak out. He don't do this. He don't give me no money or nothing. You complaining to me, the same person you talk about, the same person that's always there going through the storms with your ugly ass. You sit here and talk about, man, what? And y'all, I'm trying to really be on here and be a good Christian man that I know I can be. But I am at my final straw. Wilma, how are you doing? No, he don't owe her money. She just, like, every time she just feel like people are obligated to get her money when she's struggling. Talking about, I got these kids, I got all my kids, and don't nobody help me. You talk a lot of crap, literally. You talk, and your kids know this, and you don't check on us unless you need us for something. We have been your children for over 30 years. For my brother, at least. For me, over 20 years. Like, Wilmer, I'm talking about my mother and my father. They both toxic. My mother just, and I was crying earlier, man, but my mother just literally, I'm almost 28 years old. And I honestly, I know I got to do better because I allow myself to be in these situations. You know, and I can blame myself for that. But my mother, we were on our way to go get a store. She just didn't even get an okay for me, and I appreciate that, Wilmer. Didn't even get an okay from me to put a storage in my name. She did text me and ask me that. Couldn't even ask me with her own mouth, but she texted me that. We under the same roof, and I told her, I'm like, no, I'm not gonna put in my name. Not that. I'm just like, I use storages too. So I don't want to have to, you owe money on my name and then I have to pay your balance to give me a storage. I thought about that. Because it's a lot of times my mama had to owe some things, you know? And I get it. Sometimes my father was calling and I ignored his call. I had to, I'm sick of my dad lying. He was supposed to have been brought me a battery for my car. And sometimes, man, I don't have nothing to the point where I can just go out there and do it on my own, you know, and that's why we have family. But man, family treat me like I'm not shit, for real, y'all. Like, and this is why I hold myself to a high standard when I'm around people, and certain people that don't know me be like, you literally think you're all that. And they don't understand what the fuck I've been through behind the scenes to even get to that point. I done been through so much, man, that it's so hard to break me down. Thank you, man. I'm gonna start fresh. I really am. Like, I'm so fucking sick of my parents, man. Like, I'm tired of them, and I prayed yesterday and asked God to just show me, like, reveal to me, like, where am I supposed to be in life? Like, am I supposed to hold on to family? And it gets toxic every fucking day. And man, if somebody told you being a Christian was easy, it is not. It is not easy, bro. You start losing you can even lose yourself because you like, man, it becomes hard. It's not easy. And I'm sick of people thinking I'm the one to play with. I'm not. They won't be satisfied until my family, I feel like my family would have not been satisfied by me until I would have committed suicide. And thank God I'm not suicidal no more like I used to be. But they wouldn't have been satisfied until I killed myself. Or in YouTube, I'm not talking about suicide, so you ain't got to worry about flagging the video or nothing or the live. But I'm just talking about when I was once suicidal, which was over 5 years, 6 to 7 years ago. And thank God he delivered me from that spirit. I'm tired of it, man. And thank God again, I'm not suicidal. My mother wished death on me before. Hoped my car, the same car that I'm sitting in now, she hoped it flipped over. And that was months ago. And I still allowed myself to come around her. She called me all types of names. Bitch, you fat, you a hoe, fuck you. All this, like, disrespected me. Disrespected me to the core. Didn't care nothing about my well-being. I have battles with this lady every time because her life ain't never together. She 51 years old and she go through the same shit every year. She can't afford nothing. It literally happens for her every year. She'll get something and then she'll lose it. Then when she get it, she start bragging about what she got, and then she lose it. Then she a married woman talking about how many different men she can get and how many different men houses she can go over, not sleeping with them, but just quote unquote all the men that want her. Girl, these men not finna take care of you. And if that was the case, she would have been gone. My mom is out here probably looking for a free pass to get taken care of as a 51-year-old woman instead of doing it on her motherfucking own. And my daddy's sitting, he just called me for the first time in a long time, well, in about a week, since he was supposed to got me a battery. Although I seen him yesterday, he only called me because I called him crying and cussing. It takes a little bit of drama. It takes a little bit of fucking drama for you to get people attention. And I'm done with family, y'all. And this video was just to let y'all know that, man. But I'm so tired of family. I'm so done with family. My grandma, I'm sick of her. Every time I've asked for her for help, my mother's mom, every time I asked for help for just like maybe $5 or $10 just to survive, that lady would not help me with nothing.